Okay, atin lang pakinggan itong 4 na senator na nag-sign ng resolution appealing easy ruling on Sara Duterte trial. Ayan. Marami po ang hindi nakakatulog at hindi makatulog at lutang ang kaluluwa dahil sa desisyon ng Supreme Court sa impeachment laban kay Inday Sara Duterte. So pakinggan po natin ito at bigyan natin ng kunting pananalita.
There's really only been one music licensing platform that I trust to find music.
In consideration of the Supreme Court's decision, which declared the impeachment complaint against Vice President Sara Duterte unconstitutional, is being sought in a resolution being routed among senators. Senator Kiko Pangilinan says he and 3 other senators have so far signed the draft resolution. The 3 others are Minority Leader Tito Soto and Senators Pamakino and Risa Ontiveros. Based on the 2-page draft resolution, it is the Senate's position that a reconsideration by the Supreme Court of its ruling would reconcile the constitutional provisions on the Supreme Court's power of judicial review, the House of Representatives' power to initiate impeachment complaints, and the Senate's power to try and decide impeachment cases. It adds that the resolution would ensure that all powers are given proper effect, consistent with the approach to principle of constitutional construction, which states that all constitutional provisions should not negate the other. The draft cites the opinion of former Supreme Court Associate Justice Adolfo Esascuna that while the 97-page decision of the court into Duterte's case may be legally correct, it strikes him as supposedly grossly unfair. This because it rules the articles of impeachment adopted by the House of Representatives as violating the only one
they're very good.
one-year rule by crafting a new definition of what constitutes being initiated and applying it to a complaint adopted in reliance on its previous and prevailing definition. The draft resolution notes the impeachment case of then Chief Justice Hilario Davida Jr., where the High Tribunal defined initiating an impeachment complaint as putting it in the order of business and referring it to a proper committee. The draft points out that this was not done to the 3 earlier complaints.
Sorry, I'm vlogging. I can't hold you. I can't hold you.
By various groups on December 2, 4, and 19, 2024, while the 4th complaint was lodged through a resolution signed by
bye-bye
more
now.
than 1/3 of House members on February 5. The 4th complaint was the one transmitted to the Senate for trial. The resolution also states
Bye-bye.
that
Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye.
urging the Supreme
Bye-bye.
Court to issue a supplemental resolution and apply the doctrine of operative facts, which dictates that the actions taken and things done in reliance on a former and then prevailing definition should be treated as valid.
Oh. Ano daw yun? English yun eh. Hindi. Nag-ano pa ito sila, na gusto pang umapila nila Soto, ni Hontiveros, ni Bam Aquino, at ni Pangilinan tungkol dito sa dineclare nga ng Supreme Court na ang pagpapa-impeach kay Inday Sara, ang paraan ng pag-impeach sa kanya is unconstitutional, labag sa batas. Kaso lang, yung mga taong gustong ipa-impeach si Sara, hindi sila makatulog. Iwan ko pa ba't hindi sila mapapalagay na yung hello, Carston Chan, na yung decision ng they cannot sleep, they don't have peace because of the result of the Supreme Court in the Philippines declares that the impeachment that filed for Sara, our Vice President Sara Duterte, is illegal or unconstitutional. It doesn't follow the rules of our laws in the Philippines. That's why the Supreme Court declared it as unconstitutional. But these people who are against Duterte are guilty of not accusing Sara to be impeached, no? They wanted to pursue the impeachment so that Sara Duterte will be kicked out from the president, because according to them, Sara Duterte needs to answer the accountability. She needs to face the accountability of using the confidential funds. You know what is confidential funds? It is a funds of the highest politics in the Philippines that to be used in every project that she has. Kaso lang, but unfortunately, the Supreme Court declared that these attack dogs, the House of Representatives, the Speaker, the cousin of Bongbong Marcos, who is the number one thief who is stealing the money of the Filipino people, is the one who wants Sara Duterte kicked out from the position of being vice president. So it is funny. It is funny. The impeachment is already finished. They cannot pursue it because it is an illegal. They want to make it quick and fast to kick out Duterte from the politics. But the ruling of the court, of the Supreme Court, declares that it is unconstitutional. So what they can do? Nothing. Now they want to beg. Now they want they are filing a motion for reconsideration. They want that the Supreme Court will consider that this impeachment should be pursued or should be continued, no? Because they really want to kick out Sara Duterte. Actually, in the Sara Duterte's name in our COA or Commission on Audit is clear. She did nothing. She stole nothing or she steal nothing. Sara used the money properly. Her confidential fund was used properly and exactly. She didn't take any peso from it. Where's the cat? Na? So wala na sila magagawa because it's done. It is the Supreme Court who decide. Do not continue this impeachment because the impeachment is illegal. It is not based or it doesn't follow the rules of law of the Philippines. So, it's end. Marami ang mga gustong mag-impeach. They cannot sleep. Their soul is awake. It bothers them. Why? The Supreme Court declares that it is unconstitutional. Sara Duterte must face the accountability of using the confidential fund. She used it improperly. She wasted it. She corrupted it. But actually, the fact is not. Sara Duterte has a good record in using her confidential fund. If they really want that Sara Duterte will face the accountability of using her confidential improperly, they should open all the confidential of all the government officials. Check one by one of them because most of them are thieves. Am I right? They should check all the confidential of all the politics in the Philippines, not only by Sara alone. Okay? So, yan lang po ang aking mabablog ngayon kasi nalulutang na ang kanilang mga kaluluwa, nadidisturbo na sila ng kanilang mga kaluluwa, hindi na makatulog dahil nga ang kanilang plano ay hindi na maitutuloy na matanggal si Sara Duterte bilang pagka-presidente. No? Kaya goodbye impeachment. Nakakatawa ito mga kalaban ni Sara Duterte. No? Gustong-gusto talaga nila eh. They really like. You know, they are not contented. They already sent Tatay Digong or President Rodrigo Roa Duterte in The Hague illegally. They forced him to send, they forced PRRD to send to The Hague illegally. They have destroyed the reputation of our Constitution. Just imagine guys, a Filipino person, a Filipino man, a Filipino citizen, they allowed him to be accused and imprisoned in other country, which is during the time of President Roa Duterte, all the Filipino people who has a case in other country, he really made a way to bring them back to the Philippines. He did his best. He talked to the presidents of Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Kuwait, to send the Filipino people who were present in their country to send back to the Philippines. He paid for them so that that country will release the Filipino citizen and send back to the Philippines. But look what this administration of Bongbong Marcos does to our previous president, who did the best for the Filipino people in the Philippines. He sent him back. He sent him to The Hague illegally, which is not following. They did not follow the rules of law in the Philippines. Hindi nila sinunod ang batas sa Pilipinas. Basta't ipinadala nila sa PRRD sa The Hague. That's it. Hindi pa sila nakontento. They want the Duterte, the Vice President, the daughter of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, to kick out from the politics. They are always attacking the Duterte. It's only the Duterte family who has the heart and a very compassionate politics in the Philippines. They are the only Filipino people politics who has the heart and love for the Filipino people. The rest, the allies of this administration are all thief. As in, mga walang hiya. Puro Duterte na lang ang nakita nila. Wala na silang nakitang kabutihan na ginawa ni Tatay Digong. Para sa kanila, Duterte are worst president. No, for us, 80% of the Filipino really love Rodrigo Roa Duterte because we felt that we are safe during his presidency. So, hanggang dyan na muna guys. And thank you so much for my 3 viewers, for my 10 viewers. Thank you. I hope that you will continue to support me. I will try to speak English. But actually, my country here in YouTube is Philippines, not the other country. I don't know why there are too many foreigners watching me. But thank you so much because you are always there. You know, I hope that I'll get monetized soon. And I can earn money here, or I can earn here. And I can help the most indigenous Filipino people in the Philippines. I'm here in Hong Kong. I am a simple domestic helper. I'm just a helper here. But my heart, I'm doing this vlog, not for myself. I'm doing this vlog to help the most indigenous Filipino in the Philippines in the future. Because there are too many Filipino there are more poorest than me. So I hope that you will. Don't forget to subscribe. You can comment if you like. Thank you so much and good night. God bless you. Happy weekend for tomorrow. This is your Capute vlog. The Capute vlog means, hold on. Hold on. In English, Capute, hold on. Okay, thank you and good night. God bless us.